learning to honor all that I've been through, and all that I've carried, and all that I've healed, and who I've become. And that's been very difficult for me. It's been very difficult for me because the biggest wound I've carried has been shame, feeling like I have failed as a man, as a son, as a partner, as a provider, as a protector. I have lived with that because I became useless at one point. That's what it felt like. And my pain, my trauma, my hurt, it's been so immense. And a short fucking video doesn't really honor it. It just doesn't. I carried way too much from a very young age. I carried the burdens of my family, the emotional burdens of what they didn't know how to feel. And I lived under this paradigm of to really love, to really serve God, you sacrifice. Like Jesus, like the story. And I carried so much more than I ever realized I was carrying until it fucking broke me. Until I was bedridden with pain that wouldn't relent. I couldn't work. I couldn't do anything. I was over 380 pounds. My body lived in terror. I lived in terror. And at that point, I didn't know God. I'd lost my faith. I couldn't believe in the God that I was raised to believe in anymore. The religion. It didn't feel right to me. It didn't feel true. And so I thought this was my only life, and that I had ruined it. And that it was all my fault. And I've never had someone to actually hold space for all that I've carried. never had someone who was willing to sit with me, to help me honor and feel everything that I've carried in my body. My entire body has been just a war zone. My shoulders, my neck, all up and down my spine, my entire core, my sacral, my hips, even my calves, everything has been just riddled with pain and tightness and constriction and clenching and cramping and seizing and don't even get me started with my mind. And it's a fucking miracle that I'm still here. And I am someone who chose to awaken fully, to sit with distortions, the distortions of humanity, the pain and the suffering. I'm someone who has chosen to sit with all of it. And I'm tired of not honoring that. I have sat with deep fucking fears and seen through them with God. I've learned to trust my body as God, to trust life as God. And that is the foundation of how I have healed so much. To me, it's the foundation of all healing. To see truth. To see oneness. That love is all that's real. And love holds space for everything. And I'm tired of fucking performative spirituality and manifestation bullshit teachers who tell you to bypass everything. We have to honor our pain. We can't heal as a people if we don't honor who we are and if we don't choose to see truth. It's heavy. It's supposed to be. Because you don't get to create heaven on earth without going through hell. Without honoring all the people who have lived through wars and atrocities and genocides and rape and fucking awful things. We have to take ourselves and our pain seriously. We have to take the current state of things seriously if we want it to change. You can't just love and light your way through it all. And I'm not saying to just live in pain and suffering forever. I'm not here to glorify suffering. But our world is built on distortion. separation, lack, greed, corruption, performance, achievement. A bunch of shit that doesn't fucking matter and it's not real. It's not true. It's based in competition. It's based in survival of the fittest, and none of that is good for us. And until we honor our pain, until we honor what we have been through as a people, things won't change. Things won't get better. We'll keep seeing the fucking clowns who think that they're helping, who are trying to run things and make things better, and they're just playing games that don't get us anywhere. And I'm tired of it personally. We cannot bypass our way into healing. We can't bypass our way into unity. We have to learn to honor it, to feel it, to honor the victim in us, and to still choose love and compassion and forgiveness. That's what we have to do. The pessimism, the cynicism, it gets us nowhere. Honor the parts of you that feel that way, but know that they are not true. This is just one experience in eternity, but it's where we're at. And we need to be here. In our bodies, in the full human experience. That's what it means to be real. That's what it means to be true. That's what it means to embody your higher self. Your truest self. I honor your pain. It's time that you do too.